Today, from Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, California, it's Week 4 of the NFL on EA Sports. The San Francisco 49ers taking on the Los Angeles Rams.
The onset of fall weather, certainly a welcome occurrence for folks in Silicon Valley, and we've got football on a gorgeous day here in Santa Clara as we are situated at Levi's Stadium. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it, this crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Los Angeles Rams and the San Francisco 49ers. Hi again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And, Charles, you take a look at these 49ers as they interplay here. They come in losers of 2 straight, so they're trying to right the ship here a little bit.
They're teetering a little bit, aren't they? And now things could really go south if they lose this game, so they understand the importance of playing well and stopping this streak.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Meanwhile, for the visiting Rams, they come in feeling good after back-to-back victories.
And they looked awfully good last week and came away with a 2-touchdown victory. They did have a few reasons for concern defensively, but all in all, they'll take a repeat here if they could get it.
throwing on first down. Wilkerson. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. 16 yards on the game's first play and a quick first down.
So how do you beat man coverage? First of all, you want to be a superior receiver, but you know something, that guy who's covering you, he's usually pretty good too. So the corner route is usually a great spot to get it done.
All right, good start.
The big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already. Now the first carry for Cam Akers.
Cam Akers.
In a word, I would say productive, finding the end zone 3 different times.
Is it possible that you're really underselling it? 3 touchdowns, just going to call him productive?
What do you want?
This guy had a nose for the end zone.
He was good.
Had a snoot full, didn't he? How about that? Big-time game.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Back to throw. Wilkerson flushed out right. Now he'll pull it down.
Holding offense.
Hey, y'all, what's up?
Umpire threw the flag, usually always indicates holding, and that's what we've got.
And you know, depending on their positioning, where you are on the field, the umpires get different responsibilities, but always, always making sure no one's holding.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. Off play action. Wilkerson. That ball complete to Isabella. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. The big play on the catch and run, covering 34 yards.
Brandon, we've both been around the game long enough that we know that in pregame, defenses are pretty amped up, aren't they? I mean, they're pounding lockers, and they can't wait to get out there. But when you hit them with some big pass plays early, it takes the starch right out of them.
So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's a give to Akers. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked out before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Bad blocking right there, guys.
Behind the chain, 2nd and 13. Operating from the gun, Wilkerson. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off around the 27. He's at the 40. Past the 20. And into the end zone. A pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown.
All right, guys, be careful. They're going to start
works to perfection there.
Wow.
You're bringing back great memories. Used to love that drill. And a lot of times in practice, you work on it, not just one tip, but multiple tips, just in case the ball stays in the air for a while, to have an awareness and the ability to go up and grab it, and then you want to get some blocking support and end up in the opposite end zone.
In that tip drill, what do you yell?
For us, it was Oski. Okay, Oski was an interception.
For different teams.
Different teams have different ways of doing it. I've heard bingo, jackpot. The worst I ever heard, though, was Frankenstein. You don't want it to be a two-syllable word. You want to get it right down and go. Oski is really the preferred word.
Oski. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Here's Thompson to return it. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
So the Rams coming back onto the field, their 2nd drive of the game. And following the pick 6, and they had decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early. to let him get settled back in.
But they told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, Wilkerson. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap. He locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
And he finds a man on the crossing route. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. First connection there of the afternoon for those two, and it's good for a first down.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him,
Guys,
I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice gain.
On first down, Akers. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. Another good run there for a guy who, remember, on Wednesday was named NFC Offensive Player of the Week for what he did a week ago.
Yeah, and you know it takes some solid runs and some extra special ones in order to win that type of an award. I think he's locked in and wants to get it done a 2nd time.
They find some open field here. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. That one, a first down pickup of 8. And after his performance last week, everybody saw it. Unbelievable. You can expect a heavy dose of him again, I think.
Without a doubt. I mean, why wouldn't you? Because once you establish yourself that way, it's not just him, okay? It's his offensive line, it's the tight end, it's your wide receivers, everyone now sharing in the load and sharing in the belief that if they do their job, they'll see another performance just like they saw the week before.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Akers. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 16 yards is the pickup there and a first down for L.A.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
On 1st and 10, Wilkerson. This one caught by Isabella. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down. And he'll give it here to his running back. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll bring up a 2nd and goal.
In most goal line situations, defensive tackles are just trying to hold the line, hold their ground, and let the other guys roam and make the play. But in this situation, he's able to push his way into the backfield and disrupt that play for a loss.
So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal. Operating from the gun, Wilkerson. This will be caught at about the 5. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. They'll wind up getting 7 on the completion, but they'll still be faced now with a 3rd and goal situation. Looking to throw. Wilkerson. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown.
Good job, guys.
Preston Williams. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Rams are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Bouncing back nicely from that bad opening drive where he threw the interception. Drive number 2 leads him right down the field and into the end zone.
So obviously his confidence was never lost, and that's a good thing to see. Great quality to have, and you absolutely must maintain that as a quarterback. But I have to think that they're probably still on the script that they prepared for this game. Just the second drive, they've worked on these plays all week in practice. Put them to good use on that one.
Extra point right down the middle, and we are tied at 7.
Joey Sly set to kick off.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The 49er offense about to go to work, and it's Jimmy Garoppolo, Charles, at quarterback.
If you just break it down in individual terms, he played really well last week. 0 interceptions, 3 touchdown passes. Not a whole lot more he could have done to win that game. But you know something's funny, when we talked to him, all he focused on were throws he missed, other opportunities that didn't get done.
Good sign of a leader.
Great sign of a leader, because they didn't win, and that's all he cares about.
Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Out of the gun, he'll throw. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
At the 28-yard line.
From the gun, it's Garoppolo. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
A 1-yard gain.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
You Crosby.
On play action, it's Garoppolo. Winds up and lets it go for Samuel. It's caught inside the 25.
Come on, this is bullshit.
A big 3rd down play there for the Niners.
Wow.
48 yards.
A very early momentum changer there. Actually a dream killer for the defense, because they forced a 3rd down. Felt like they had a good chance to get off the field defensively, and then they got hit with that big play.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. And yet again, it's Garoppolo. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Now a play fake. Garoppolo. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
Going for it all. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown.
How did he get behind y'all?
Deebo Samuel, his first touchdown on the year. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever, there it results in a touchdown.
the kicker on for the point after.
It took them an extra look, but they found out it is a touchdown indeed. The official says this one counts.
The kick.
And he's able to put it through. So that drive, 6 plays, 75 yards. And the end result for the 49ers, a touchdown. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
At their own 26-yard line.
Set to go again. Here's Cam Akers in the L.A. offense. First month of the season, those numbers pretty solid. Does he continue that?
I think so, because when you come out of the gate this strong, that means that you have planned for it and you like the results that you're getting. So I wouldn't have any doubt that the head coach, offensive coordinator, actually called him in and said, look, you're our guy, okay? We're going to continue to stick with this as long as we're winning games. You ready for the challenge? And then they presented it to the rest of the team. I think we'll see plenty of that as this season moves on.
And I'm sure he said challenge accepted. And he whips that one incomplete there. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
Third down. And 9 yards to go.
What the fuck was he doing there?
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. From the gun, Wilkerson, and he locates Walker, complete. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Nice 3rd down conversion and even 20 yards.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
They'll run on first down with Akers. And nowhere really to go there. He'll take this up just shy of midfield. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Operating from the gun, Wilkerson. And he will find his man on the end route, complete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 36. 15 yards on the play, first down.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the first down.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 36. On the handoff, running left is Akers. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10.
The tackle made.
25 yards, the pickup there, and also a first down. He's off to a great start here in this first quarter. It seems like this defense is probably going to have trouble containing him.
I would agree with that. I love the observation. And here's the thing. Their game plan coming to fruition. You knew that they came in thinking that they could run it, and now they're proving that they can and doing it in a big way.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
On the tackle. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8. At the 49ers' 10-yard line. That's the end of the first quarter.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
Rams 7.
They're looking at a 2nd and 8 now from the 10. Going to give this time to the tailback. And, he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a first down.
Defense.
Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
They'll look to run with Akers. And he takes it across for a Rams touchdown. Cam Akers, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Rams are an extra point away from tying up this football game. And nothing special there. They show they were going to run the football. They ran it. They got it in.
Like old-time football, right? Hey, this is exactly what we're going to do. Straight-ahead power, and they got it done.
Now Joey Sly for the point after. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. So that drive in total 8 plays. And it was Cam Akers who capped it off with a touchdown.
Joey Sly set to kick off.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
Back out there comes the 49ers offense ready for their 2nd drive. We have witnessed touchdowns on back-to-back drives. We'll see if the offense can continue this uptick here.
And I know you're looking at me funny. You're wondering when I'm going to get upset watching these guys go up and down field, aren't you?
I wasn't looking at you. I got something in my eye.
That's the excuse that you always use for something like that. Listen, I appreciate good offensive football as much as the next person. When it's played well and is skillful, I'm with it. And right now, this is exciting.
Oh, the defender likes it.
Come on, that's a fumble.
There is incomplete.
Play action supposed to be used to slow down pressure, slow down blitzes. In this case, though, if it takes a little too long to develop, you got people right in your face.
And lucky just to get rid of the ball with the arm going forward. Could have been a fumble. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down.
Good sack.
And the Rams got him. They bring him down.
Jimmy Garoppolo sacked.
So this has been a lot like a tennis match, hasn't it? Back and forth. Both of these offenses having their way so far. So maybe the question isn't who's going to score the most points in this game. Maybe it's who's going to get some stops.
Yeah, absolutely. And that sack, finally a first step in the right direction for a stop. So on 4th down, here's the Australia native Mitch Wishnowsky to punt this one away. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. A very good return that time. 18 yards. And the Rams are going to start this drive in great field position as they take over. Here's the Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
They're able to push forward for about 4 down to the 37.
Guys,
The ball carrier.
that was a big run.
Hitting and hollering. It was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run. But the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
And he'll get 3 down to the 34-yard line.
4-yard line. It's a gain of 3. And this is 3rd down.
Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
On 3rd down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
Off the play fake, Wilkerson forced out to his left. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on 1st down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
On 2nd down now, Akers. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
And it's 3rd down.
From the gun, Wilkerson over the middle, complete. It's Barrett, and he is going to have a Rams 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. It's a Rams 1st down on a pickup of 10.
One of the feature points of the in route is being able to make a nice throw to the middle part of the field. And for a quarterback, that's one of the better throws and better looks that he'll get. But he has to be careful not to wait too long and let his receiver wander into some tough territory. If he's late with the ball, he can get his receiver hit and hit hard.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. And he'll give it here to his running back. And a nice pickup there. He gets about 5 down to the 4-yard line. He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call. He may not have scored there, but of course you're going to give it to him.
This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. The Rams on 3rd down. No problems to this point. A perfect 5 for 5. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. They'll try and run for this with Akers. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. Calling a loss of 2 on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback.
Good job.
Have the first down before he's brought down to 3. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. And they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. They'll run here with Akers.
Good job.
And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Cam Akers, his 10th touchdown of the season, second of the game. And the Rams have broken our tie as they take the lead. And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
Jab.
Hiya. To have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more. And it'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. A pretty long drive that time, 11 plays all told. And it was Cam Akers who capped it off with a touchdown.
Joey Sly set to kick off.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown.
Ain't your ass supposed to be at work, bitch?
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone.
How many weekends you get off, man?
25-yard line.
Out on the
You
field
took off?
now, here come the
Or you back in
49ers.
charge again?
They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14.
Hey, man, how many off days you got, man?
First and
You
10.
cheating the system? I'm going to check your time card. You ain't got too many damn off days, man. You got more off days than motherfucking Jack-o'-lantern, man. Yeah, you take all that shit. Yeah, we your ass off. Yeah. Damn it, guys. Play your damn charge. You can't get it out the way before you leave, bitch. Hey, man, you got to play your Cardinals game too, bitch.
It really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to
You're spinning over with.
and his feet never stop moving.
Your game is up right now to play. What are you talking about? What you do that for? Well, you play Jeff this week?
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
But you got a game, though.
Play action, Garoppolo. And this will be incomplete.
No, I thought you had a game, though.
Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
What week we on? I thought we was on week 5. Hey, so you get your first time? Oh, okay, my fault.
But on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Looking for Ayuk, and he's got him.
Them motherfuckers ain't won a game, man.
3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
I always laugh when people say, what's the
Them motherfuckers ain't won a game, man. They can't win without you?
Especially if it's a good receiver, that makes things very difficult.
Yeah, Gil got his teams. They set up without. They went without his ass.
Shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open. That makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
That would be incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the
Gil
first
ain't winning.
half. After that possession,
Right, Gil ain't
now they
winning.
know that they can compete with this offense.
46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. So a good punt, but a solid 12-yard return.
Yeah, I was shocked. They looked at it and said, "Motherfucker can't win without him." God damn, they stink.
Set to go again. Here's Cam Akers in the LA offense. He's in his own 2nd quarter, already closing.
But Gil playing with his team and they ain't winning shit. He barely won that last game. Cheating bitch.
That's all you're looking for, but he's got a chance to really exceed that in this one.
Yeah, he does. That's been the gold standard for a long time.
That division, sorry.
100-yard mark.
It really has, and that never has to shift because it's in a game.
God damn, I'm losing every lineman I got this game, man.
I'm wondering since we've gone from 12 to 14 to 16 games, maybe we need to up
So I was
that.
supposed to play Super Bowl Wednesday. This motherfucker ain't gonna send me shit on Wednesday. He gonna tell me he available 2 days later. And I already told him, well, no, him and Gil was talking. I already told him I was going to play today anyway.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down.
Huh? That's all you do is drink.
Stay with Akers on the ground. And they
You cut this shit out. Fuck your liver up, bitch.
The 38. Not a there.
Drink
The
some damn
defense was
soda.
ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Looking to throw on second down.
Long as you get your driver, man, you'll be all right.
Middle, it's Williams. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
Yeah, you live like a motherfucker. That shit loud as fuck, man. Your earballs, you probably can't hear a lick.
I can't. That's why I fucking all the floor bags and stuff. And I'm fucking, and look, he's sucking up my flow. He's in the fucking
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Whatever that shit is.
3 tight ends.
You damn country, motherfucker. You want to get your ass in the city.
Now a run with Akers. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. They'll run this with Akers. And brought down, but able
Goddamn Akers a beast, boy. You need that guy on your team. I made that guy a beast. He went from a nothing to a damn
essentially, the quarterback has 3 options, right? So what's different from that
you inherit
versus
them
the triple option that we
bitch.
see the service academies run at the college level?
Oh, your X Factor was when you was on the Chargers.
Most things are
Either they all left.
outside of the quarterback,
Either they all
faking it to
left.
the runner and then keeping it himself and maybe having a
Hey, man, when you leave, man, everything fall apart. You had a fire sale when you left. Your team can't win when you left.
It's a natural deal.
I said, then your team can't win when you leave. What's up with your shit, man?
You've actually called that play.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
I gave you a Super Bowl coach, and he won the game for you.
Javon Kinlaw, the big D tackle there to bring him down.
That's a mountain of a man.
There you go. No credit for my coach.
More than that, this guy's nimble and quick.
My coach number 1, dog.
Space eater. He just made a great play there.
To throw on 2nd down. Wilkerson firing quickly here, and that's
You gave me this little raggedy bitch you gave me. Fucking raggedy motherfucker.
As they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go.
Yeah, then he got his ass whooped by fucking the sorriest fucking team in football. Let 5-9 beat me.
17 now. Here's a 1st and 10.
5-9 should have been towed up.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
Yeah, well, of course I knew I was going to beat Jeff. And who don't think they going to beat Jeff? Come on, man. That's not going to blow. He is a scrub. I thought I was going to blow his ass out. Then we started getting behind, boy. I tell you, they wasn't playing for Isaac. But you know why I lost? I didn't have Akers neither, though, so I couldn't run the ball. Isaac is not that good. I mean, he's all right, but he's got to have Akers. He can't play without Akers.
How you want to do things on offense, and your defense feels much better too.
I mean, you got to think, if I'm running 300, 200 yards a game, most of the offense goes through Akers.
This one's now 28-14.
When you can just tee off on Isaac, they can't win like that. Either we got some fast ass wide receivers, but yeah, your Chargers got to play. I'm playing my game right now. What's that sorry ass team you got to play? Oh, Miami, I think. No, it's not Miami. You got a sorry team your ass playing.
Joey Sly set to kick off.
Joey Sly now.
Well, yeah, the team you play only won 1 game, so it's lopsided. They 1-2. Wow.
And this will be
hey, man, I'm just waiting for you to beat Gill, man. They were talking shit. You don't play him this year? There you go.
Carries on 1 finger. They've only given him the rock 1 time, Charles. What gives?
So we can't draw any conclusions just yet. He has to touch the ball.
He already told us.
In order to get into a rhythm and have a chance to have success.
You better not let that shit backfire.
The offensive line, they feel better about what they're doing when they know they've had multiple opportunities to get it done.
Yeah, well, the conclusion we can draw so far, they're losing here in the second quarter. Let's see.
Even though that shit failed.
The 49ers now going to use the
hey guys, we in first place. We tied. Seattle won. We cannot lose. We're in a dog fight. Lost some damn Jaguars. He beat the shit out of the Jaguars. I don't know how the fuck we got our ass. We lost in overtime. But I know why we lost. I usually threw 6 interceptions. You can't win like that.
Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout. As the
motherfucker shut the run down, boy.
Seconds to go till halftime. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Jaguars better than they look, better than advertised.
Throwing now is Garoppolo. He's going to find his running back. It's complete.
Man, Garoppolo, man. They would try to throw a fucking Hail Mary. I know how they cheat, man.
In this first half of action.
I lost in overtime.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
I got a fucking headache. It ain't high shit to drink.
Gets this one to use check. And he'll get it a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48.
I guess water gave me a headache.
Get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
You'll see too many pass catching fullbacks nowadays.
I don't feel good. Hey, look, I don't feel I don't hear no PNs today, man. Fuck it.
We saw it right there on display.
All right, Brandon, we'll get back to you guys in a bit. But first, time for a trip around the league on this final weekend of September. We'll get started up at Lucas Oil Stadium in the capital city of Indianapolis.
I'm drunk on coke.
Seahawks, who are able to come away with the road victory. 21-10, the final score.
You drinking that hard shit. I'm a cooler guy.
To Foxborough to check on the Patriots at home at Gillette Stadium. And you can see they trail the visiting Buffalo Bills in that ball game. Josh Allen with 3 touchdown passes. Lastly, let's get to the Windy City. See what's happening with the Bears at home at Soldier Field. And that game all tied up as they do battle with the visiting Lions.
So now you acting buck while you're signing your little paper, huh?
No shortage of offense as each team been able to move the ball effectively. Will the defense?
You signed or you actually went to court already?
Find out. We give it back to our commentators, Brandon.
So you ain't done yet.
And Charles Davis.
It's not final.
Oh, okay.
You have to go back to the last part to get the judges.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Joey Sly set to kick off.
The 49ers going to have the football and trailing on the scoreboard as we get back underway on EA Sports.
How long was you married?
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the 49ers offensive unit as they'll
thought you was in the normal
to begin this third quarter.
Category. Say what? Who, your girl?
Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here
Your
first
wife?
and
Or
10
other girl?
at their 25-yard line.
Hey, you need to take that one back, then.
He'll set up to throw from the gun. This one brought in by Jefferson.
Come on, guys. How you gonna let him run you over?
This to the 29, a gain of 4.
Why receiver?
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs.
You don't see me, bitch. I'm done. My last game.
Allow their defense to get
So I get to play Super Bowl.
Settle down and relax a little bit after
I get to play the Super Bowl.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
All right.
Going to give this time to the tailback. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. He'll fire this deep for Ayuk. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. John Johnson with the INT. And he'll bring it all the way back just a yard or two shy of midfield.
By the Rams.
Tough one there. First drive of the 3rd quarter, throw an interception, and now a chance that they could be in even a bigger hole if they can convert this into points.
Yeah, but how good do you feel if you're that defensive coordinator right now? Because you just know that the head coach looked at him and said, turn him loose, big man. And he'd be able to take a few extra chances playing with this type of a lead, and boy, it paid off.
set to begin their next drive. The Rams offense at the line. They've really distanced themselves. They have put the pedal to the metal, I guess, so to speak.
So definitely have them in the rearview mirror, don't they? I mean, you're exactly right. Being able to string together these drives that end up in points, it's almost like a run in basketball to create that distance, and they're on a really big-time one right now.
It becomes contagious, doesn't it?
It absolutely does, because oftentimes it translates to your defense as well, because they're excited about getting the ball back for their offense that's playing so well.
Well, they are clicking right now. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Wilkerson, he'll find Williams on the slant. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try to put the hammer down and finish this one off.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They run the counter. Akers. And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there. Akers, the ball 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, sometimes as a running back, you've got to be able to improvise when the hole's not where you expect it to be. But in this case, there wasn't any improvisation that he could do that was going to work. Kind of like if you're trying to be a comedian on open mic night at the Improv and you run into a tough crowd.
12 yards there and a first down. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart, because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
And he'll hit his tight end, Walker. And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19. That catch good for only a couple.
Well, they were unable to make anything really big out of that, but it's not a bad idea to find your tight end and give him an easy completion and keep moving things forward. Almost as bread and butter as a good running back dive play.
Greg, bro.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
It's a nice second effort we just saw there, so I'm trying to get to the end zone. But a lot of times near the goal line, that second effort can lead to disaster. Make sure you hold on to the football, because there's going to be guys swarming when you're carrying it.
Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal. Off play action. Wilkerson.
Good job.
It's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Rams add on to their lead.
And that's a drive that makes everyone happy on that bench, because they accomplish exactly what they set out to do. Take care of the football, eat up a little clock, end up in the end zone. Now they've got a cushion for the rest of the game, so they didn't just help themselves offensively, they helped their defense out as well.
Sly on for the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And it winds up with a touchdown for Los Angeles.
Joey Sly set to kick off.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
San Francisco set to go on offense once more. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Throw right side. Going to be taken in by Ayuk. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. An excellent way to start the drive there. 18 yards.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football, and right now I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
Incomplete.
Really nice play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball, but for the guys on the offensive line, they're doing a nice job of trying to protect their passer. But when a guy hops in the air and goes airborne to try and knock one away, it's difficult because you can't reach out and grab him. That'll be a holding penalty. So all you're trying to do is make some type of a play on him, make some type of contact to try and get his arms out of the sky.
Garoppolo's throw taken in by Samuel. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target.
Deebo Samuel was the intended receiver, and now it's 2nd down.
They've given up a few 1st downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Garoppolo again. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 32-yard line.
Oh, that was a pretty route right there because it's all about finding a window on a route like that. He lined up on his left, ran the deep in route over the middle, and the ball was right where it needed to be. Really good trust between quarterback and receiver. Really good completion.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Garoppolo looks to throw once more. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
On the pickup, brings up.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Garoppolo. And
Good
this
job.
is going to be intercepted. Taylor Rapp with a pick.
Intercepted by the Rams. They'll take over.
2nd straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They're just looking for more of the same. Great 1st half so far. Good 2nd half. And Well, sometimes I guess maybe, Charles, these coaches, they don't have to tell these guys much when they're rolling like they're rolling right now.
You're exactly right. I've heard stories of some of the best coaches in our time or any time having grabbed their staffs at halftime and said, guys, they're playing really well. Don't go in there and give them a whole lot of stuff. Just pat them on the back, and essentially the speech at halftime is, let's go, guys, and that's it.
Yeah, no one's upset the apple cart so far. 27 yards there, a first down. They had a chance to limit his yardage, but he was able to fight off that tackle.
So it's not just the responsibility of the guys who missed the tackles along the way. It's all 11 on defense, able to stop this guy, unable to do it on that play. They've got to find a way. How about his ability to break through and gain that yardage?
They'll run on first down. Akers, and he'll be brought down right at midfield after a gain of only a couple.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. And when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this is going to be 49er football. The defense, they were swarming that time and ultimately got to him before he could get rid of the football and knocked it free.
And don't you feel just a little bit of sympathy for him back there, though? So much going on, so much swirling around. He's trying to find someone downfield. He's trying to move around to find an open target. Sometimes you forget the number one thing, take care of the football.
Here comes Jimmy Garoppolo now to lead his offense back out there. And the passing game, I mean, look at the numbers. It's fallen off. When a team is struggling, sometimes you look at the quarterback. When the quarterback starts to struggle, who goes over and picks him up?
Yeah, that's always a big one, isn't it? Usually, there's a quarterback whisperer somewhere. And what I mean by that is, whether it's an assistant coach, whether it's one of his best friends on the team, someone that can get in his ear, get with him and say, all right, well, man, what do you need? What's going on here? So he's one person he can lean on. He's got to lean on that guy right now.
And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
Now, that was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Garoppolo. Complete. Jefferson to target. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Yes.
23 yards for the touchdown. And the 49ers get a score closer.
All the receivers in the league are plenty good enough. Otherwise, they wouldn't make it in the NFL. But the ones that go to the Pro Bowl, they have refined route running ability.
A try here for the extra point. And the lead will be cut down to 14. Just a 4-play drive that time. And it's polished off by a touchdown for San Francisco. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And this carries into the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
26-yard line.
Set to go again. Here's Cam Akers of the LA offense. He's had a touchdown for every quarter so far. 3 here in the third, and probably hoping he's not done yet.
And this is a situation where it's okay to be greedy. When you've already scored 3 times, you want 4, you want more than that. And guess what? That only helps your team.
Yeah, so far 3, now in search of 4. On first down, Wilkerson got his man complete over the middle. It's Barrett. And they finally get him, but not before he reaches the 33-yard line. A big play there for L.A.
How'd he catch that guy?
41 yards.
We know play callers can be very creative in this game today, but sometimes when they've got receivers with speed like this, they don't need to design incredibly complex calls. Sometimes it's just get the ball in his hands and let him do his thing. In a sense, less can become more, and it was right there.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Here's Akers. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And down to the 19-yard line. A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead.
Now this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
And they will not have time to get another play in here as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. They'll go again here with Akers. And he's going to push his way down to about the 12. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
On 2nd down, Akers, and he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. 4 yards on the play, and that leads to the 1st and goal.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front 7 reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. On this day, the ground has been his, but at least on that individual play, we just saw the defense finally with a win.
Yeah, they finally got one, and that's a win for them, but all game long, he's seen the holes, and they've been huge for him. Kind of like a baseball hitter in the zone. The ball seems bigger, and he's just whacking it. These guys, they've got it going today.
Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here. They'll run out of the gun with Akers. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness, think about running the ball here. Not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing themselves to them as well. I wouldn't run it here, guys. You might want to try throwing it.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. Operating from the gun. Wilkerson. His pass caught at the 4.
Good job.
And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Rams add on to their lead. They had the lead in the fourth, but still passing. Finding the big target for the touchdown. Now that lead grows even more.
Everybody gets to join in the fun. You know, it doesn't have to just be the wide receivers catching touchdown passes. The tight end doesn't just have to do just the dirty work inside. He gets a chance to get into the end zone as well.
Slide for the PAT.
Point after.
And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21 points. So the drive winds up going 75 yards in 7 plays. And the result for the Rams, a touchdown.
Joey Sly set to kick off.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
And San Francisco gets set to go here. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the fourth quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. And he'll throw right away. That's complete out left to Ayuk. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down. Decent start to the drive, but let's face it, they need a lot of things to go right in a short amount of time, down 3 scores.
Yeah, they're going to run their 2-minute offense here in this game, but this is for future games. Can they get better and be ready for the next time, hopefully with a chance to win?
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. Going right side here, and that's complete. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Now that's often a surprise for the defensive guys when they see the big fella slide out of the backfield and catch the ball. Not something they usually go over in practice very often.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Garoppolo completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 45-yard line. And yet again, it's Garoppolo. And he's got his man, the tight end, McDonald. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
Let's just break this down and make it pretty simple. Key to the drag route, letting the play develop, finding the hole in the defense, and giving your athlete, yes, athlete, a chance to make something happen once he has the ball in his hands.
The 2nd down attempt there knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's
fumble.
incomplete.
Come on, guys.
Brandon Ayuk, the one he was looking for, and it's 3rd and 4. What we just saw there, that's really been a common theme all afternoon.
A lot of pressure. That forced the errant pass. He's been under duress this entire afternoon. He just had to unload that one. He's fortunate it was just incomplete and not intercepted.
And down he goes on the pressure from the Rams defense. You never want to give up a sack, and from the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it, but it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. He'll fire this deep for Ayuk. And this is going to be incomplete. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Rams are going to take possession of the turnover on downs. Set to go again. Here's Cam Akers in the LA offense. And he's found the end zone twice, and now I'm guessing he's thinking, hey, let's find it 3 times.
And you got to figure from the defensive perspective, how has he gotten there twice? What are we going to do to keep him out for a 3rd time? How do we tighten things down? Because he and his offensive mates, they are really in sync right now.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. Flag comes out, and that's because the offense did not get the play off in time.
And you can see the head coach, he is not happy. Everyone getting away from him right now because he's frustrated that they didn't get the ball snapped in time.
The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15. On the give, this is Akers. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. He'll get 3 of those penalty yards back here, leaving him with a 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd.
Well, obviously, they would have at least liked to have gotten back to the original line of scrimmage. Instead, now they're dealing with 2nd and long.
I thought they would have passed it after the penalty. Probably wish they would have now. Off the play fake. Wilkerson. And he rifles one incomplete.
That was a nice job defensively of disguising their coverage and making it difficult for the quarterback to lock in on a receiver, and it results in an incomplete pass.
On 3rd down, here's a run by Akers. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And this works out well as it'll kick out of bounds at the 11-yard line.
At their own 11-yard line.
San Francisco set to go on offense once more. Even though they were able to force the punt defensively, still a big hole to climb out of, especially at this late stage of the contest. Garoppolo on 1st down. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack.
I think most quarterbacks would love to have the goal line actually extend up into the air and turn into a wall, and they can put their back against it and know exactly where they are on the field so they don't end up in the end zone. Didn't do it on that play, but perilously close to the goal line.
Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Now it's the fullback. This is Kyle Juszczyk. And nothing doing here as this time the run maybe gets him back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up.
Here we go. He can't hang. He's not going to get me. You can choose him.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll go down for a loss inside his own 5 at the 4. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. This linebacking core, they've done a good job of keeping that running game in check, haven't they?
They certainly have, and what they'll also do when this game is over is thank the guys up front, the big defensive line, because they've kept them clean, so to speak. Not letting blockers get to them, allowing them to run to the football and keep that running game bottled up.
Here comes the 49ers punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he's able to get it out quickly, and this is not a bad kick here. It'll be a 41-yard punt, give them 5 on the return. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. So here are the Rams to take over. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Tick-tock, tick-tock. You got what I want.
Brandon, because right now, I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the football. We got control of this thing. Get him behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. Going right back to Akers. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Cam Akers, 38 yards. And the Rams tack on to their advantage. And let's not forget he had the receiving touchdown earlier. Now a trio of rushing touchdowns. Quite a performance.
Diversification, that's all you can talk about. His ability to do everything leaves him on the field on every down on offense because you can hand it to him as we've seen. But you say 3 rushing touchdowns and, of course, throw it to him where he's caught 1 as well.
And that'll increase their lead to 28. It only took him 2 plays there to find the end zone. The last one, the long run, getting him in for 6 points.
Joey Sly set to kick off.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
The 49ers offense making its way back out there. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. He'll throw from the gun. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Garoppolo now. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
And the big guy catches the ball out of the backfield, and oftentimes it's quite a surprise to the guys playing defense because not ordinarily thought as a pass catcher, it often works when they decide to dial it up.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Here's Garoppolo to throw. Got an open man finding Jefferson. And he is going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. The Niners passing game in sync now. They've got another first down. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. Another incomplete pass there. What do you take from this game offensively?
Well, you know it's tough to really analyze for them because it is a team game, right? And let's be honest, though. The defense did them no favors in this one at all. Offense actually moved the ball. So, bottom line, film session, defense, it's going to be a real tough one for them. Offense, they'll get a little bit of praise.
And a throw there going to be incomplete. But at this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense, they're just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
Here we go on 4th down. And he will have a first down at about the 21-yard line. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Give him 8 on the play, and that'll make this a 2nd down.
At the Rams' 12-yard line.
This will be caught at about the 5. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. Working from the gun, Garoppolo. And they're going to get to him, a sack. Sacked back at the 9-yard line. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal.
You got nothing. No, check that. What, Mike 52?
Looking to throw, Garoppolo. And it'll be intercepted. Taylor Rapp with a pick. Past the 10 to the 11-yard line, and that's where the return stops.
They'll take over.
Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
The Rams go victory formation as they take the knee.
That's it, guys. Good job.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
As an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for L.A., they're on a nice early roll as they move to 3-1 with a win here. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for San Francisco, they'll drop down to 1-3. And they'll be on the road next week as they get a date with the Seahawks in Seattle. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
All right, guys, good game. We got a lot of injuries. Right tackle, he's out for 6 fucking weeks. The center's out for 4 weeks. Wow. Front line falling fast, guys.